Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tate's letters, Harris vs. Clyde, Steve's discovery, and Sloane's intense desperation. The Thursday, February 8, 2024, teasers for Days of Our Lives indicate that Steve Johnson and John Black discuss Constantine Meliones. Michaels Harris challenges Clyde Weston. Tate Black's correspondence is compared by Brady Black and Teresa Donovan. Sloane Peterson Brady additionally desires a calm evening with Eric Brady. According to Thursday, February 8 DOL teasers, John will still be perplexed following his meeting with Constantine. But Constantine was gone by the time John awoke from his daze. John was so disoriented that he almost passed out. After that, a perplexed John returned home and took refuge with a worried Marlena Evans. John is going to chat to Steve on Thursday's show about his strange meeting with Constantine. Thus, perhaps Steve will make the connection with John's memory loss. He's going to face Clyde at Statesville Prison after his breakup with Harris. Harris will discuss the recent narcotics bust, a huge victory for the Salem Police Department, with Clyde. Regretfully, Clyde's direct source was the narcotics trade that went down. Even while Harris may be committed to preserving Ava Vitale and ending Salem's drug problem, doing so will most likely result in his demise. Fans already know that Burton has departed the serial opera, so they can anticipate Harris's departure to be graphic. According to Thursday, February 8 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Tate will write letters to his parents. Tate continues to attend a drug rehab program in Southern Illinois and writes letters to Brady and Teresa. Brady is making fun of him for comparing Tate's letters. After hearing from their son, Brady and Teresa may now become closer. After all, Tate was prohibited from communicating with anybody outside of his immediate family for the first month, even his own parents, according to Justin Kiriaki's warning. It's also plausible that Brady compares the Tate letters out of concern that something is off. Even if these letters are being monitored, maybe Tate is using them to quietly broadcast an SOS. Stephanie Johnson offers Everett Lynch a recommendation on Thursday, February 8. Sloane also wishes to spend a nice evening with Eric. But there's a good chance Eric and Sloane may be cut off again. Perhaps Sloane will get upset about Jude Brady crying. Sloane's intricate fairy tale will eventually come to an end. Supporters can't wait for Nicole Walker-DiMera to reunite with her child. Tripp's patient battles for survival, arson, and romance drama. According to teasers for the week of February 12 to 16 on Days of Our Lives, Tripp Johnson will stop at nothing to rescue a life. That most likely has to do with what happens after Harris Michaels gets shot and is taken to the hospital. Harris will survive, but after all the commotion, Ava Vitale and Stefan DiMera will find themselves under fire. When Rafe Hernandez questions Stefan and Ava, they won't feel as though he's receiving the whole truth from them. Rafe and Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, will receive some information from Wendy Shin on Ava's strange behavior of late, which will prompt Jada to question both Ava and Stefan. Regarding Stefan and Ava, they will now formally fear Clyde Weston because he consistently demonstrates that he means business when he makes threats. Chad DiMera will provide Everett Lynch with updates following the Horton House fire, and since Clyde incited him, he might blame them. Because of the fire damage, Chad, Thomas, and Charlotte DiMera will all be moving in with Maggie Kiriakis at the Kiriakis mansion. Maggie has offered Julie and Doug Williams a place to stay in one of her extra rooms, so it's a good thing they have somewhere to go. They'll pull off a lovely surprise, even though Paulina Price will feel bad for upsetting Chanel Dupree and Johnny DiMera's plans for their wedding. According to teasers for Days, Johnny and Chanel will tie the knot at Paulina's hospital bedside, so Paulina will be moved by the gesture. Xander Cook, on the other hand, is going to argue with Sarah Horton and could be accused of going back to his old habits, which would be shocking. Though Xander might worry that his second shot with Sarah is gone, there's still a chance that they can work things out. According to previews for other days, John Black and Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, will enjoy a pleasant picnic, but John might find it difficult to put his worries about Constantine Meliones and the pawn aside. In the meantime, Steve and Kayla Johnson will reflect on their incredible romance over the years as they take a trip down memory lane to commemorate their anniversary. Because of the engagement ring in Alex Kiriaki's pocket, Teresa Donovan and he will also have some difficult times on Valentine's Day. Teresa will be certain that Alex would pop the question to her shortly after finding that ring, according to DOL spoilers. Will Alex drop to one knee or apply the brakes when Teresa finally loses patience and pushes him to ask already? Despite Kristen DiMera's best efforts, she and Brady Black will ultimately have a heated argument in front of Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater. Stephanie Johnson will be excited for Jada and Rafe to meet her lover now that she is getting back in touch with Everett Lynch and seeing a future with him once more. Days teasers suggest Stephanie will arrange a double date, so this may be the moment when Everett and Jada finally cross paths. Once she's back with Wendy, she'll go geocaching with Tripp to enjoy some Valentine's Day fun. Sloane Peterson Brady will undoubtedly become enraged at Leo Stark for interfering with her family's precious time spent with Eric and Jude Brady in another scene. Nicole DiMera, on the other hand, is expected to make a trip back to express her gratitude to EJ DiMera for everything that he has done to support Holly Jonas' recuperation. Days in the life. According to spoilers, there will be some surprises over the week of February 12th to 16th, so pay attention. DOL Ariane Zucker was fired and is suing the producers of Days of Our Lives, claiming that the actress Nicole was fired unfairly. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Ariane Zucker has filed a lawsuit. The lawsuit claims that she was essentially let go following instances of sexual harassment. For all the information and to find out what this can imply for Nicole's future in the soap opera, continue reading. Holly Jonas is reportedly on life support, according to DOL spoilers. Nicole followed her daughter to a state-of-the-art therapy clinic in Rome. Nicole has been in Rome with Holly ever since. Although things carry on for the rest of Salem, fans were taken aback by Nicole's departure. It was expected that Nicole will be back soon. But according to a recent lawsuit that TMZ alerted us to, Zucker was let go. DOL spoilers, the lawsuit of Ariane Zucker. According to TMZ, Zucker is suing the former producer of the serial opera, Albert Alar. The lawsuit also names Corday Productions Incorporated and executive producer Ken Corday. Zucker claims in her lawsuit that the soap offered her a take-it-or-leave-it choice. Additionally, Zucker claims that the producers declined to engage in sincere negotiations. Zucker was essentially let go when her contract expired. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that accusations against Alar are also included in the case. In the lawsuit, Zucker claims that Alar would inappropriately touch her and other female performers. The specifics are lengthy, but in essence, Zucker asserts that Corday Productions was made aware of Alar's harassment, received several complaints from artists over the years, and did nothing to address it. To make matters worse, Zucker was ultimately let go. Zucker is claiming for careless hiring and supervision, harassment, retaliation, and wrongful termination. The scandal involving Donald Trump. Zucker has already been embroiled in a Hollywood harassment controversy. In the Access Hollywood video, Zucker made an appearance, and Donald Trump boasted about approaching women inappropriately. The only soap with an expedited production schedule is DOL. Days of Our Lives shoots 6 to 8 months in advance, as opposed to weeks. Fans will therefore continue to see Nicole, if only briefly. In fact, the week of February 12, 2024, spoilers reference Nicole. What are your thoughts on Zucker's firing following his handling of Alar's unwelcome approaches and harassment?